Hello everyone and welcome. I'm MasterMitch21, and for those of you guys who have not seen the part 1 of this video, I would highly recommend you guys check it out. I am playing, as I mentioned, Age of Empires 3, and this is a little ways into the game now, you guys are able to see. And I went ahead and resumed right here with the video because my Explorer just died, and I have Solomon and the Ottoman pushing on me, and I thought I would go ahead and show you guys a little bit of battle here. I'm gonna go ahead and send some of my troops out. You guys can see the halberdier and the skirmish and musketeers that I have, and a few of my crossbowmen. I was gonna send them out here to hopefully. Apparently, Queen Isabella has been experiencing some conflict. I actually have not even pushed outward to do any attack. My strategy is always to play a little slower, and I'm just gonna destroy this fort as soon as possible because it doesn't do anything right now, but as soon as it is built, it is a absolute problem, and I have to avoid that. You guys can see this is my homeland right here. Okay, so I'm in a little bit of a conflict right now, and I'm hoping I'll destroy this fort before it's built. That will give me an absolute advantage. I did. I get... Oh, actually, this guy gets credit for it? So that is how the game works. The computer, this one German soldier put the last little bit of damage into the building, and it's like getting an assist on Call of Duty. It absolutely sucks. So it is what it is, though. So I'm gonna go ahead and improve my wall. Use this improvement right here, and it'll make this wooden wall that I built into a stone wall, which is really important. It'll give me better fortification. And go ahead and make a couple more. I think I'm gonna make 2 more. All right, now you guys can see my I have some horse archers right here. I'm trying to think. Yeah, my coin. My guys collecting coin right now are in a little bit of a deficit. There's no more coin on the map that I can get close to my hometown. So I'm gonna go ahead and build a plantation up here that I can gather corn. Or not coin, I said corn. Gather some coin on. I can't even speak now. And this is my town center right here that I am, my secondary town center. The reason I put that there is in case I do get attacked, I have a little bit of a defense, you could say, a little secondary. It's going to take them a little more. And I lost all my troops, so you guys can see my population is back down to 49. And the max you can have is 200, so I'm going to go ahead and build the rest of my homes right here. And it's 10 population added per, yeah, 10 per 15, 10 per 1 building. I can't even think at the moment. And I have a shipment in. I can get a fort. I'm thinking I might either use the fort or I might just go ahead and get 2 more. Or I don't even know. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get a fort just so I'm a little more secure inside my. You guys can see my walls now. Looks a lot better. I really like it. It looks so cool. See if I can't get. I have 10 now on there. I'll go ahead and improve that. It's a little bit pricey. I lost my outpost though, and I'm a little aggravated. Not my outpost, my trading post. I'm a little aggravated by that because that's important, because I'll show you guys what it does right now. You can receive experience, so it helps your shipments go by faster. You can receive lumber, which I'm using because that's my weakest point at the current moment, and I have the most villagers on it. It's just the way the game is. Sometimes it's the hardest. You need that resource the most, it seems. You can choose wood, or you can choose coin, or food, or coin. And okay, so here's my fort. Now usually I like to push my fort out. Like for example, I'd put it like right here if I wanted to attack Queen Isabella, which she dropped out of the game. It kind of annoys me because that means I didn't even do anything. It's coming to a 1v2 now, or I guess 1v1v1. It's still a free for all, but instead of putting it there, I think I'm gonna leave it here just for a little more defense and a little more safety. So I'm gonna put it like right about here. And then move my horsemen out of there, my cavalry, so they don't have to be built into. And I think I have everything I need at the current moment. I think I'm good with my building. Go ahead and improve my cavalry real quick. This is a ranged cavalry. This is just some random upgrades. Not really random, but a few upgrades that I have yet to do. Okay, so you can only have 10 working on a plantation and 10 working on a mill at the same time. So I'm gonna go ahead and send him down here to gather lumber, which is a good thing. We do need more wood, obviously. Go ahead and make me a few more infantry since they were all killed. Make a few musketeers and a few skirmishers, and I'll locate them over here whenever they... Okay, so actually I'm gonna go ahead and move them up here, and we are getting into a little bit of a battle. This might be interesting. You guys can see I improved my outpost. It's a frontier now, and it's a little stronger, and that's definitely a benefit. Now, the French have one of the... Oh, they have some Iroquois, it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and send... Actually, I might save these just so I have a sneak advantage. A sneak attack advantage over here. Right now, you guys can see 341 points. I have a high advantage over everyone else. Just the way I play the game, I like to upgrade a lot, so... We have not lost a troop yet. For some reason, they're playing dumb. That's... Oh. I start to make fun of them for playing dumb. I didn't even realize the whole time that they were actually destroying my fort. That's no problem, because as soon as it's gone, I can spend more money. And I say that's no problem, but it is a loss of coin and lumber, obviously. Get them out of there so they're not in the way of my building. Now, this troop right here, though, is the greatest for the French. It is their, like, bread and butter. And that is the Dragoon, and they're the veteran right now. I can upgrade them more, but it'll be in the future, which I'm going to go ahead and start. 2,000 food, 1,200 coin, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick I'm gonna pick 2 falcon. I don't know actually. It's too late now, but I can't always undo it like that if I want to. I think I'm actually gonna pick 10 musketeers just because I feel like the infantry is a little more important at this moment. Go ahead and make about 5 of them right here and 5 more of my skirmishers. Get him back to cutting wood. Now you guys see all the upgrades I can do. I can have Town Watch. Actually, I'll go ahead and call in a shipment. There we go. I'll get my Falconet now. I think I was going into it. You can like you see there's the Notre Dame Cathedral. You can have you can customize all this out of game. Obviously not right now. You don't want to. I have upgrades it shows though. It's just cool though because it's just some scenery they added into the game, so you feel like you're a little more personal with your own city and shipments and where you're getting your extra help from. Okay, I'll send my weakest unit out to go and to go ahead and gather my explorer so he can regain. And I actually have my native right over here. He's hidden. The only reason I do that is so I get him back and I don't have to worry about him there the whole game. And I think I'm actually doing good on lumber. I might go ahead and I think no, I don't. I know there is an upgrade from playing this game a lot. I know that there's an upgrade that is a called a factory, and I don't currently have that because of the fact that this is my level 1. You guys can see level 2 now because I'm leveling up as I play and gaining more XP. But there is one you can get in the 4th age, and what that is, I could get it now, would be a factory. And it produces coin automatically. It produces any of your resources automatically, and that's a huge benefit to have. But I'm okay with it right now not using that, so go ahead and upgrade a few things. I'll actually go ahead and upgrade first off my I guess I'm not upgrade that. Upgrade my plantation first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and work on the artillery and get them upgraded. Then I'm going to upgrade now my stagecoach to now an iron horse or a train. And the reasoning for that, I got all these tree cutters here not doing anything. The biggest reason for that is because it's going to give me the advantage of speed. Obviously, it'll be increased. And it'll give me a better sight. Like you can see the little outline of the shaded area where it is at, like for example, watch this right here. Okay, I can see everything around that, which is a huge advantage because I get the middle of the map. Practically all times I can see what's going on. So if there's troops on my way on Solomon's Way from over here, for example, I would see it right there as this comes by, but the train's longer, so you'll get a longer train sight. And it's just all in all faster and better. It's gonna be a better upgrade for me. Go ahead, and this is expensive. Now this is the hardest part, is making these pricey upgrades, but I'm gonna go ahead and wait a little later and get my woodsmen over here, my tree cutters. Now you see my fort. Now this is the benefit of a fort, and I may not have mentioned it actually. I meant to. First off, I can improve to an what does it say? I didn't even read it. A fortified outpost. So now the difference is this will shoot a cannon the exact same way that this. You guys can see the little bitty cannon sticking out as my fort, and that is insane. It'll give me more range, maximum damage. It's just going to be all in all better. So you guys can see my upgrade now. I can see around here what is going on if I want to. There's nothing there, so I'm really tempted right now to go ahead and first off get my explorer here. I'm gonna have him go ahead and build this back. I know I just lost it, but I really want it. It's important to have that trading post. And I'm also allied with the Indians. The French have a very, very good benefit to being, they're the French, so they're known for allying with the natives. And right here it says Team Native Warrior Attack and hit points increase. So if I was playing with a teammate right now, or any number of teammates, we would all have increased native warriors. But since I'm playing free-for-all, just mine will be stronger, which is a huge deal. And I can make it where they have better breeding of horses for better hit points. Research items cost less coin, so I'll go ahead and do that just to avoid having to spend a lot of coin. Alright, so you guys can see I'm just kind of building my army right now, nice and slow. I'm okay with a little bit of a slow. See, my outpost now is fortified, so it is doing an absolute beast job. They're trying to get through my wall, and really, that's the #1 benefit to building a wall. It's so much harder to get into, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set that for coin. I'm doing good on wood right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and set it for coin and lumber. Actually, those are the 2 improvements. You guys can see I'll zoom in a little bit just for a little more. It's not the best graphics. This is an old game, like I mentioned, about 8 years or so, but it's still really exciting. And here, watch them. Yeah, they'll cheer because we had a little bit of a victory there. It's pretty cool though. I do it. Man, this game is so much fun. Like every time I go back and play it after not playing it for a while, I realize like how great it is. It's just absolutely a blast to play. Okay, now I can improve again. Just helping me to gather coin quicker, which is very, very important. And sooner or later, I either will. It's not a bad idea to make a second plantation. You can make as many as you would like. And same with the mills. But you see, I only have 1 church I can make, which is right here. And I'll go ahead and make 1 priest. And the reason for that is it says heals injured units. It's pretty self-explanatory. And it's valuable because right now, my troops who are just injured, I can see a handful of them who have the skirmishers. They're the best, obviously, so they're not going to lose much health. But I do have a few of them that have weaker hit points. So I'm going to go ahead and have a priest made here in a second. I'll show you guys just how that works real quick, and then I'll go ahead and stop the second part of this video, and I'll continue the 3rd one later on whenever I get a little further into the game. Now I can see a fort being built here. Look at this. Germany is trying to pull from behind. They're catching up to to Solomon. None of them are even near me. I have 492. Like, this is absolutely insane. Like, it's definitely a good thing though. Okay, so I'll go ahead and take my Crusaders, and the reason I'll do that is because I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade them. Because they're really, really good. And I think I actually mentioned earlier that the Dragoon is the best. I meant to say the Crusader because I forget that they are the #1. It even says they trample. They have the trample attack. They are the #1 unit for the French. Alongside this with the skirmishers, they are both really, really good in my opinion. Though I mean, Obviously, my opinion is not set in stone, but it is definitely, I've been persuaded to enjoy them more. Okay, so there is 3 more. Go ahead and upgrade this real quick. Oh, I was going to show you guys. This right here is the priest. And here, I'll show you just his ability. I'll pick a handful of them who are weak. I could leave them here if I wanted to, but for maximum, for this to work better and for, you're getting to hear them speak a lot of French. Just to make it a little easier on myself and not have to worry about the priest using his ability a little bit more. Like you see, he has a good circular range, but it takes a little more out of him. He will heal some, you can see. Not all of them were completely healed, but you can see this guy, for example, is back. And I can leave them here, and whenever his ability cools down, or if I had another priest, if I made another one, they would work twice as fast. So that is definitely the benefit. I guess I'll make about, 5 more. And now I do have an artillery foundry, and the value of this is I can make a mortar, which will hit that fort from a long range whenever I need to. And I can also make a falconet, which is good against infantry. And then usually the computer, the CPU, really does like to use the let's see what's going on there. Does like to use as much as they can cannons. So if they do use any artillery, I usually like to pull out this culverin, and the reason and the reason I would like to do that is it says it's good against artillery, so it'll just basically knock the artillery out, and that's very valuable. So this has been part 2, though. If you guys have enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for the 3rd part, which will be coming out soon, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for stopping by.